I love memes.
I love memes. Yes, I do. I love memes. Yes, I do. I love memes. Yes, I do.
Oh yeah,
Someday I will
baby.
kill myself.
Hiroshima. No,
Hiroshima.
Hiroshima too. That's
It's
cool.
pronounced Hiroshima.
Don't tell me how to
Actually,
live my
actually,
life.
it's pronounced Hiroshima.
Ugh. Okay. Skibidi bop.
So,
What would you do if you won $1 million?
what would I do if I won $1 million?
Yeah.
I'd leave this house I'm at immediately and pay off the rest of my contract. And, well, first I'd go buy a house. I would buy a reasonable house up front with no mortgage, which that's what you should always do. If you have a mortgage, that's it's no good. Got to get rid of that mortgage. And
Gotta
then
kill it. Destroy the child.
declare bankruptcy and don't have a mortgage anymore. No,
Yeah.
you can't do that. Uh, yeah, and then I'd go there, and I would have a dedicated office room that's not my bedroom, and I'd surround myself with shelves and tables so that I don't ever run out of space to put all of my crap down on. I'm looking around me, and I'm surrounded by stuff piled on top of each other.
You're gonna have a trinket room.
A trinket room?
Yeah, you're gonna have. It's gonna be like shelves and shelves, like in a grocery store, but it's just like storage.
Oh, well,
Random crap.
it's all like computer and technology stuff. I don't collect knickknacks, really. No, that's a lie. I do actually, but those can mostly fit on one or two shelves. I have a bunch of different laptops. I have like 5 computers for various things because I don't know why. Well, there are a couple that I have for specific reasons, but um, yeah,
Well,
that's what I'd do. What would you do if you had $1 million?
oh,
I anticipate having $1
could I
million
use it
someday.
to make anime real? If not,
I
I
think
would
if
buy a tank for recreational purposes.
how much do tanks cost?
I don't know.
Some of them might be more. From
Mm,
the
old
budget
tanks?
from the budget they give to the military. Oh, an
I'll
old
buy a
tank, probably
used
not.
tank. Well, if it's the military, I could just wait until they leave one somewhere in a foreign country and then pick it up later.
All right.
So free, I guess. I'd need a boat and a helicopter that could pick it up, I guess, or something.
And no, you can't make anime real. You only get $1 million. That's
Why
we don't you don't get other conditions on top of
not?
the $1 million. Because if anybody with $1 million,
I would invest it.
I would put it into stocks and bonds.
Yeah,
Oh,
everyone would
bonds.
do that. No, I guess not everyone would do that, but
I
that's like
want.
the haha, I'm so smart and reasonable answer. No,
Hell
you're
nah.
supposed to give
I'ma
a
go on
wild
a vacation.
answer. You
I'ma
dinguses.
buy me some shoes.
And buy some shoes. I'll buy 2 $500,000 shoes.
That's what I'd do. Yeah. Anyway. So,
Yeah.
hello, person in the chat. I don't know who you are. Anyone who's watching who's not in the Discord, if you are a person with no dignity like us and you have a Discord account, then you can join the Discord. If you have slightly more dignity, then you can join the Telegram. Anyway, we're doing a thing. We're doing normal human bingo today. So everybody who's here, if you haven't done it yet, do it and post it, and we're gonna review. We're gonna review your bingo. Oh wait, hold on. You know what? Let's do it first. Here, I'll do it first. Let's see if this works. Okay, we got it. We got it. It works. We did a couple weeks ago. We did what was the other one called? It was like autist bingo or something like that, and I scored
Yeah.
pretty good on that. I
Let's see.
pulled out my tablet so that I can uh, fill it out properly.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm going to switch
raids.
streams.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Set yours up. Oh, that's tattooed sheep.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hello, tattooed sheep. Hiroshima 2. If Hiroshima 1 was such a big deal, how come we haven't had Hiroshima 2? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Okay, we
Yeah.
announced it on
Yeah,
the Discord,
baby.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's gonna go first?
I'm going first. I switched to mine. You can see it on the stream, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I like how we both chose
This one.
paint to do this.
I don't. This isn't really Photoshop. I think would be overkill for this. Okay, I'll just have to. You just have to check them. You don't have to make a painting out of it. Although I saw one. Well, a couple people did some really good ones, though. I'm just gonna fill it out though. Reads book with words. I'm not an avid reader, but I do read sometimes. I usually read at least some kind of book most days. I have a job. I don't do drugs. I would have maybe one or two things that I would call a talent. Maybe I can say unfunny things on the internet and record it. A long time ago, I used to make real
Three.
videos. By the way, if people here have any Rumble accounts, if anybody here has a Rumble account, I'm re-uploading everything on Rumble, including my old videos, and then I'm going to start uploading all the streams, and we're going to do that in the future. And it says that if we only need 25 subscribers now, that might still be ambitious, but if we get 25 subscribers, then I don't have to pay the $10 a month or whatever for their premium or whatever to be able to stream from there, and then we can break away from Silicon Valley in the future. But I also uploaded stuff that I deleted a long time ago, and one or two things that I never uploaded. So there you go. There's some perks involved. Healthy body condition. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Pretty good health. 25 plus people in phone contacts. Probably not that I actually talk to very often, but yeah. I play several instruments. I think we've had lots of drama in my family, but I think we are closer than the average family. So yeah, I exercise. No, I don't get that one though. Oh no, I got bingo. Shit, I got bingo. Now I have to get kicked out of the short bus.
You just have to accept that you're going to hell now.
I'm a normie. I'm a filthy normie.
Oh,
Healthy hobby other than video games or anime. I have music mainly, but yeah, I have some stuff. Is happy. Pays taxes. Yeah, unfortunately, I still have subjected myself to the illegitimate power of the IRS. Uh, Tidy room. You know, I generally keep my room in fairly good condition, but I have so much shit in here. It's like there's I can only organize it to such an extent. Once I have like a house, then I'll actually have a clean room. Right now I have to cram all of my stuff into this room. Uh, doesn't get into arguments almost every day. I think I get into arguments maybe every 2 or 3 days. I think I get to skip that one. Respect people with different opinion. Oh wait, no, I get to check that one. Yeah, okay. Respect people with different opinions. No. Healthy sleeping schedule. No, they spelled that wrong as well. That that's no good. That's no good. You need to revise your memes before you post them on the internet. Knows how to cook? No, not really. spend time outside. Uh, so a little bit. I find sometimes like in the break between semesters, like right now, and my work is also on shutdown right now, so I just got to live the neat life this week. Um, I sometimes go like 2 or 3 days without ever exiting the house. Yeah, it depends. If when I do go outside, it's usually for either school or work.
He's a good time.
Sport. Um,
Sport.
I do martial arts and I can ski, so I guess I don't really do any like normal sports though. I'm sort of okay at most of them. Interacts with IRL friends at least once a week. Yeah, usually. Doesn't go to a therapist. I used to go to several therapists. I don't now, but it should say needs to go. Doesn't need to go to a therapist would be a better one. Not obsessed with a fictional character. No, not really. I once was a long time ago, but we don't need to talk about that. Have a plan for the future. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I can talk somewhat normally. I've had sort of an identity crisis in the last few years where I realize I'm not really that much of a weirdo anymore. So I think when I was a teenager, I was much more socially awkward and antisocial, and that sort of became my identity. You sort of sort of starts to become your identity after a certain amount of time. You know, like
I guess.
I'm different from everybody else. I'm not one of those normies. I
I
realize
see.
there's not I don't know, there's not really that much about
Everyone's special
I don't know.
in their own way. Yeah.
I think I'm still sort of a weird guy, but it's mostly in my mind and my private life, you know. It's like if you were just talking to me, you probably wouldn't think I'm that weird most of the time. And I used to just call it pretending to be normal. Maybe that was how I justified it, but I don't know. I started thinking maybe I'm not like
Regular normal.
I'm not like a neckbeard. See, I talk about like being a neckbeard and being an autist and stuff like that, but maybe it's because I look up to those people in a weird way. But I'm not really.
I see.
I want to be a neckbeard. I want to be a neat, but I'm just a normal fag.
Mm.
You got yours?
Yeah.
I switched
Can
to
you
yours.
see it?
Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, I'm gonna have to zoom it. Can you zoom it in a little bit? Okay, there you go. Yeah. No, in further. Yeah, like that.
Okay. That works. That
All right, let's see
works.
it. Let's see if you score better than me. What's my score? I got several bingos, I think.
How many? We'll see.
Oh
I
no, I
think
only got one bingo, but I checked like
a lot of them. That doesn't count. You just need to get the lines. Oh yeah,
I checked
buddy.
16 of them, and I half checked 3 of them.
You don't do a half check.
So
Don't give me that.
I got 18.5. So let's see if you are more of a normie than me. I think I'm probably more of a normie than you.
Reads books. Not really. I don't. I can't read. Have a
some books
job.
though.
I mean, I have books that I've. Oh, that doesn't look good.
You just circle. Just do the circle. Or a check.
Check.
What program is this?
This is Paint.
Oh, is that like
I have a job.
when Paint
Yes.
3D or something?
No, it's Paint, man.
Do you have Windows 11?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah, but they doesn't do drugs. Don't do those. You wouldn't want to get no AIDS from no pot needles.
Pot
Have it.
needles.
I don't have any talents, so I can skip that one. Healthy.
What are you
I
talking about?
mean,
You
I'm.
have like 5 talents.
What's talents? I don't have any
Like
talents.
artistic talents. Being able.
Mm,
We used to make videos together. We do the stream together, and you say
yeah, but they're bad.
slightly funny things every now and then. You can draw as
Okay.
well.
All right. All right. I'll give myself that one. In my generosity, I will give myself that one.
You have like 20
Healthy body
talents.
condition. Um,
Yeah, you're
sure.
more fit than the average person, assuming you haven't gotten fat in the last few months.
No. 25 people in phone contacts. I mean, I haven't looked. I mean, I don't talk to 25 people. I talk to like two or three through my phone. Mm,
But are there 25 in your contacts? That's the only thing it asks. You gotta get to ding them on a technicality on this one.
23.
20.
24 if I include myself.
Oh, man. Guess you don't get it then, do you?
Okay. Instruments. Not really. Loves and respects parents. Yeah. 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 Exercise. Yeah. A little bit sometimes. Not super political.
I don't think you get that one.
Healthy hobby other than video games or anime. Is working out a hobby?
Yeah, if you consider
Okay.
it your hobby. Or like, you've been doing like programming projects, right? So that's not video
Is
games
that
or anime.
healthy?
Is that healthy? It's, oh, hey, Andrew. You already filled out yours. Yeah, I think you did. Yeah.
Is
Uh,
happy? Nope.
I think,
Tidy room?
I think
Oh,
programming does count. Yeah. It's
okay.
intellectual.
Tidy room.
Do you pay
No.
taxes? Dang, we need to get somebody here who doesn't pay taxes. Somebody
I
who's going to
mean,
get in a firefight with the IRS.
I guess. I mean, it's kind of hard not to. They get you
No,
at a corner.
I'm just joking. Yeah, they'll put you in jail. You should probably pay taxes until we have World War III, and then we can do whatever we do then.
Yeah,
Sorry.
exactly, people. Exactly. Doesn't get into arguments almost every day. Sure, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm
Respect
slightly surprised.
people with different opinion.
Not with me, with like the other person, the person who you're around a
Oh,
lot.
healthy sleeping schedule. No. Knows how to cook. Oh yeah.
He is a good
Spends
cook.
time outside. No. Plays a sport. I used to do martial arts, like sword stuff, and I went to martial arts classes with Greg, but not lately.
That's
So
right. You're good at sword fighting. He creamed me
yeah.
at sword fighting a few times.
Sword fighting's weird because like it's what people do modernly is like a sport version of it. It's
Long
I don't
swords
know,
are
it's
like fencing.
both.
Oh, okay.
Like they're not
Or they've got
I,
those kendo tournaments as well.
yeah, like I mean back in the day they'd have like knights fight each other in front of nobles or whatever for entertainment, and
Hmm.
it's sort of like a descendant sport of that is what people practice.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's like realistic to
Or
like warfare because warfare most of the time would be fought with spears or other pole arms. But
yeah, yeah. I think they always usually had swords just as a sidearm.
yeah, I will say that swords. Well, there's an exception with the Romans because they had a formation with short swords, but
Really?
they are the exception. Yes.
Didn't they do spear formations as well?
They had throwing javelins. Um,
Interesting. That was one of the most effective empires. I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, I think swords are more they do more effective wounds. You know, sword slash is probably more likely to make you bleed out than a spear poke, but
That's true.
yeah.
If you get them really well.
Yeah, you have
But
to close the distance is the problem.
it's probably easier to get just a hit in with a spear. But
Yes.
anyway.
They had like weighted javelins with lead on, or no, those were darts. They had like, yeah, basically they tried to hit their shield so it would become heavy. I don't know.
Interesting.
It's an interesting method that they used. So I don't know.
That's really interesting.
I
Okay.
mean, does this count if interact with IRL friends at least once a week? I mean, I interact with them, but not IRL. It's
Well, it says if we want to get technical with it, the intention may have been that you interact IRL, but if you're just reading the letter of the law, it says
all right.
interact
That
with
I'll take it.
someone who is your IRL friend. You interact with someone who is or once was your IRL friend, or who you used to see IRL a lot.
I don't need no stinking therapy. Not obsessed with a fictional character. I mean, no. So
Not really.
I have a plan for the future. I do have plans, lots of plans, maybe too many plans. I've got way too many.
We've all got plans. More people
We
have
all
plans than
got
have
plans.
action.
That's like
Yeah.
a inspirational commercial. We'll have a old black guy and he's talking to a kid and he's like, "We got plans for the future, boy." And then it'll play some song.
I got plans, big plans.
Big plans for you, boy. Capable of
That's.
normal human speech. I don't know about that one, but I mean, people understand me, sort of. So
I think so.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give it. I'll take it. Let's see.
Back when we first met, probably not. But nowadays, yeah, you talk somewhat normally. I couldn't talk very well when I was a teenager either. I would stumble a lot, and if somebody said something that like caught me off guard, I would like wouldn't know what to say. And sometimes more social kids would make fun of me because they'd like come up and say they'd like mess with me, and I wouldn't know how to respond to it.
I would say
So
the oddest bit of my speech patterns is like all the echolalia I do, which is like I don't know, it's like repetitive noises that
oh right, yeah.
yeah, like going
Well,
imitating the
all of
yeah,
us all of us autists have to do a little bit of that.
or doing scoobity bop. It's associated with schizophrenia and ADHD. So there you go.
Really?
Yep.
Oh. Well, I have ADHD, but I don't think I have schizophrenia. I saw a really interesting video about schizophrenia a couple weeks ago. Nice, a penis. Maybe when we're adults, we'll like mature humor. Oh, and speaking of that, yeah, let's get to the next one. Okay, now we're going to review everybody else's. If you're opposed to us reviewing your thing, then speak now or
You don't get a choice. It's too late.
too late.
Too late.
Too late. You should have
Pig.
told me in the first place. So here's tattooed shapes. Or
Oh Lord. Wait,
so I don't
that's a
know.
load for me.
I don't know what there seems to be some kind of pattern here, but I don't know what it is.
Um, sport.
Sports and taxes. That's all there is to life, you know.
Sports. I like sports. I like a good sport.
You got sports and you got taxes, and then you die.
Hey
And
there, sport. You like
I don't know
taxes?
what the pattern here is. If there was some kind of underlying message to this, I don't know what it is. You'll have to explain it to me.
I love
Which was this
memes.
one?
Okay, I love memes.
I need some memes. Oh, I think you didn't get. I think you did not check as many boxes. So far, I am the biggest normie in this group. Oh,
You
this
should feel
was
ashamed.
Hyperborean Gamers. I don't think he's here right now. I haven't seen him yet today.
That's a pretty good one.
That's a pretty good one.
Interact with IRL friends once a week. Really? He doesn't do that? He interacts with
Well,
us,
he
and we can
interacts
be
with
his
us.
IRL friends.
Well, I'll go to his house. I'll come to your
I'll go to your
house
house in the middle of the night and
in
visit
the
you.
middle of the night.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'll visit
then
you.
I'll be your IRL friend.
I'll bring my sledgehammer and
It should have
my
asked.
concrete mixer.
It should have asked if you go to school, so that you could see if you either have a job or go to school. I think he did say that he's in school, so it's if you're in school, then it's okay if you don't have a job. In fact, that's ideal. If you can go through college without working part time, then that is much better.
That is, it sucks to do that.
Yep, it does.
And you don't get any brownie points either. They're like, oh
No,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
like, yep, should have done better in high school, retard.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
What else?
So you get trying to
Not
better
super
yourself.
political. Yeah, we were talking about the New World Order somewhat, and he's telling me to watch a movie called Eyes Wide Shut. That looked really good. I haven't watched it yet, but that's at the top of my list.
You know what else is a good show?
What?
It's called
My Little
One
Pony.
Piece.
Bro, I promise you, it gets good around episode 500. I swear. Just
It's about this guy called Monkey, and he's like a rubber man, like Gumby, and then he can punch people really far.
That's right.
And like
he punches people with his rubber hand,
and he always wins.
And they go flying in whatever direction happens to be parallel with the ground. The animation is super weird. I don't like the art or the animation of One Piece.
Yeah. They have like two body types. They've got like the lollipop body for the ladies, and then like a potato with legs for the guys, and then
they like in One
the main
Piece
characters have sort of normal bodies.
Yeah. They try to make both the men and women as like sensual as possible, but they're still not attractive because the art is so atrocious.
We like to party.
He doesn't get into arguments every day. I guess that's good.
Why not?
If that's how you want to do it.
I should try to get into more arguments. I don't know what's there to fight about.
And I asked him plenty of things. I find reasons to argue with people almost every day, but not every day. So I didn't check that box. Oh wait, no, I did check that box.
Da 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 da.
Oh, and I asked him about the fictional character last night, and he said that he just didn't see it. So he's not actually obsessed with a fictional character. Oh, there was a quasi-fictional character who both of us used to be obsessed with, but are.
I see. I know who you're talking about. It's Thanos. From the Marvel.
That's right.
Universe.
We're both big fans. We're both big fans of
the MCU. You got a little purple man. He's called Thanatos, and he's got a metal hand.
We both were really into Marvel, into Thanos. We were big Thanos fans. We thought Thanos was much better than all the other Marvel characters. We thought he was different.
But his balls also have the same lines that his chin has.
But then when his CGI model leaked and people started uploading nude versions of his model, then we decided we didn't like Thanos that much anymore.
Ruined the illusion.
Yeah. Okay, here's Andrew's. This one's the most aesthetic of all of them, I think. Partially doesn't. He did a partial check for doesn't do drugs.
It'd be cool if someone else could get a bingo. Hey, you need to read.
Wait, did
I
you
think
get?
both of us could get a bingo if we just started reading, but
Did you get? Wait, where was yours? Oh, you didn't post. Hey, post it in the Discord. I want to see it.
okay.
I think you got less points than I did, though. Am I
Well,
the
it's not a
only?
competition, is it?
Am I the only? Yeah, I want somebody else to be more or as much of a normie as I am. Damn it, you didn't get bingo either. You had like, if only you were obsessed with a fictional character, then
It
you would
does
have
not
gotten two
obsess.
bingos.
Oh,
Oh, wait. Not obsessed with a fictional character? Wait, hold on. Oh, I should have checked that one. Because I said that I'm not. Okay, well, whatever.
oh.
Wait, what
Okay.
fictional character are you obsessed with?
I'm not saying.
Okay, tell me later.
Okay. Why? Okay.
Because, tell me.
I don't
Weird.
know.
Because BFFs tell each other everything. I told you about all the embarrassing, stupid shit I did this year.
You make a good point. I'll tell you after the stream, but
Is it the one that I'm thinking of?
probably.
Okay. Anyway. Damn, nobody
Ooh, yeah.
reads. You guys gotta read a motherfucking book. Damn.
But you could just read not books. You can read the internet.
Just
The
read
internet.
just
It's
read
full of
manga.
opinions of people.
I read Don't Be Crazy, Mr. Nagatoro on the internet. That's a book.
Nagatoro.
Nah, Nagatoro.
Who's the artist that draws Nagatoro?
I don't know. I think he used to write like scholarly articles.
He's called like 47 or something like that. 40.
Oh, something like that. Maybe 774.
774.
Something to that effect. Yeah, he used to write. Look up 774 if that's right on the internet, and go find um his old dojins. He used to draw
Yes,
really
there he
great
is.
intellectual comics.
Here, I'll post it in the Discord.
Nanashi. Yeah, that's right. Wait.
Yeah. Look at all this funny stuff he
Yeah,
draws.
it's 774, yeah. Anyway.
Ew, it's like a blonde Nagatoro. Oh, like she has big breasts though. Some other character.
Well, most of his faces look kind of similar.
He can only draw one face. You should be like American artists and only draw one face, but it looks like a bean.
You'd be like certain American artists and just copy paste all of his stuff over and over.
Who's this? Who are we looking at right now? The green and yellow.
This is Andrew's. Andrew, I'm glad that you're slightly happy. He doesn't. Oh, hey, he doesn't pay taxes. I'm glad we got one person who doesn't pay taxes. I think it's because he said he's underage still, but that's still better than me. If you're paying taxes for a legal reason, that's still better. If you're not paying taxes for a legal reason, that's still better than paying taxes.
Well, he's got 25 people. He plays an instrument. That's cool.
What instrument
Loves
do
and
you play,
respect
Andrew?
parents. XR size. He's got a hobby.
He marked
Interact
capable
with
of normal
humans.
human speech with orange instead of yellow. I think I pick up what you're putting down. All right,
It's an orange. Doesn't know how to cook though. Cooking is easy. You
we
just
don't
use a lot of
embarrass
oil and
anybody too
salt.
bad by doing this. I think it's fun. I'm doing it too, so I hope other people don't feel like I'm being mean reviewing their.
Oh,
reviewing
I
their
want
bingos.
everyone to know that I hate them, and I'm trying to be as mean as possible for
I want
this.
I'm gonna bully all of our viewers until they leave and stop watching us. We don't want
Exactly.
you to watch our streams. We want this is just how we interact with each other. we we have our
Exactly.
weekly call, and it's only for us. So everybody stop watching.
Andrew says he's colorblind. The orange didn't mean
Oh,
anything.
okay.
Oh, okay. Color
Uh,
deficient.
yeah, it's a slightly redder yellow than the other yellows. So I thought it was like it was a slightly less check. You play piano, that's cool. I'm like intermediate level at piano. I'm not as good at it as other stuff. Well,
Dun, dun, dun,
my
dun,
main
dun,
thing,
dun.
my main thing is guitar, and I'm okay at a few other things.
Please join my new Discord. It's a Duolingo adult rated RP.
with a dueling with the Duolingo owl.
Yeah, and if you don't practice your Spanish, then the owl punishes you. You've been naughty, not practicing Spanish. And what did the owl sound
That's
like?
what I.
Woo-hoo!
That's what I want.
Ho-ho!
I want. I want. I want erotic RP with an owl. Woo, woo.
Yeah, you know, when I first saw that character, I thought he was toast, like green toast.
Hey,
'Cause
you got your game.
he's a little blobby looking. Yeah, it's up.
Speaking of oh, not that one. Damn it! Now you got spoilers. Damn it! Now they got spoilers.
Oh, spoilers of what?
I switched to your game, by the way. This now they know what game I'm going to do.
Darn it. Curses spoiled again.
It's all
Okay.
now it's all
Okay.
messed up.
Okay. Peck.
Well, it's New Year's Eve. Hope everybody has some kind of social group on the internet, if not IRL. I don't know if I'll go at anything tonight. I don't really want to, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who could this be?
Oh my gosh. This is like really good. Rule 34 Duolingo. I'm sure it exists. I remember last year, my sister invited me to this party with some of her friends. And it was all right. But I was like, I was thinking 2022. That's a poetic number. And I was like, I wonder if something interesting will happen this year. I said that a year ago. And something interesting did happen this year. It just didn't go how I wanted it to. But I guess I wasn't wrong. This year was this year was hard though. I had a lot of hard stuff going on at the same time, like the school mainly, and then the girl problems on top of that. It was a hard year, but I think I at least I survived through it. I'm still on track to graduate after this next semester, so
Excellent. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's been anyone's year. I guess if you're Zelensky, it's your year.
yeah,
You
Zelensky
get
had a damn good
fucking
year.
paid, dude. You get fucking paid, bruh.
Yeah, you know, it felt like everybody was suffering alongside me, so I guess that made me feel slightly better, although I don't wish it on other people, but it seemed like, yeah, every time I talked to anyone, like, oh man, I'm having a rough go of it right now, they were like, damn, dude, me too.
Bit sad, innit? Bit sad.
Yeah. And it went by really fast. Every consecutive year since like 2015 has felt like it went twice as fast as the previous one. When it was like when it was like 2017, 2018, I was like, "Damn, is it 2017, 2018 already?" And now 2018 was 4 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know. I've heard that I've heard one theory that like because Gen X didn't have a lot of kids. Like so the boomers, everyone complains about the boomers, like the boomers ruined everything.
Yeah.
The theory that I heard was that because that generation was larger in comparison to other generations, they had disproportionate voting power and could therefore vote for their own interests.
Hmm.
So they were able to vote for cheap college, and then later they were able to vote conservatively to keep their, um, keep their investments valuable, so they can vote for houses not to be built, and so therefore your house goes up in value.
You know,
But
in this state where I am, there are a whole bunch of land and um, like landlords, landowners
yeah,
on the state legislature, and they've made a bunch of laws that and regulations that help them, that really favor them over tenants, which is
well,
pretty fucked up.
also, a lot of land in the United States is owned by the federal government. So, especially on the West Coast, specifically,
Oh,
a lot of states are owned by the federal government. So, you can't do anything with it unless you get approval by them. Whereas a lot of the East Coast land is owned by the state itself. So,
which
you're more
is,
likely to be able to purchase it. But the problem with the East Coast is that it's already packed and developed. So,
huh.
or it's swampland.
Wasn't it
A
usually
lot of it is
better
swampland, and you
if the,
can't build
I
on it.
mean, as much as the federal government is terrible at managing things, it's better if they own it usually and keep people from developing it rather than it being privately owned and getting bought out by somebody and developed.
Hmm.
I don't know how often they allow people to develop it though. Maybe it doesn't matter. This is a game that like 4chan made, right? Or a mod.
um, it's it's Pokemon Red. No, Pokemon Ruby modified. It's a ROM hack, which makes it epic. Boom. I don't know why I'm here. It's been so long since I played this though, so I don't know what's happening in the story.
I don't
I
know
think it's
why
near the
I'm here
beginning.
either.
I think it's near the beginning, but you know,
Tattooed Sheep says there are 174 posts of Duolingo on Rule 34.
that's not very many.
Hey, 74.
What's 70?
This
I
has.
mean, compared to other
We
things,
need Nanashi to draw us a Duolingo hentai.
yeah. Someone commissioned Nanashi. Tell him to stop making money with his weird fetish
Tell him to
manga that
stop drawing
is.
his self-insert rom-com.
It's like Nagatoro. It's I don't know. It's like the perpetual tease. Like that couple would never stay in that state for that long without one of them either A, leaving and finding someone else, or B, just starting the real relationship.
Yeah, I think so. But that's true of lots of anime and manga, especially, and even like American shows as well, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
Because they know that that's the most exciting part to the audience, and once you have the payoff, then it's not as exciting anymore. Um, so they keep doing that for, and yeah, that wouldn't happen in real life because in real life, if you have two people who like each other, they're probably going to pick up on it eventually. At some point, somebody's going to say make some kind of hint, and the other person makes a bigger hint, and then they confess to each other, and then you're in the then you're in the fray. I don't know. Then it's a done deal. Um, so, but yeah, they do it. They figured they know how the formula works. They've perfected the formula over there in Japan. They know what the people want. Um, I kind of half of me expects, though. I went and caught up on it the other day, and he actually is progressing it. They're like a hop and a skip away from just being a normal couple, so that's
yeah, but
better.
what happens once they become like? There's no story at that point.
I guess it ends probably. I don't know. I guess that they can keep going, but and they did that in some shows. I've seen a few where they were in a relationship for most
You
of it.
could have them get in a relationship and then add another love interest,
Yeah,
but then that would destroy the fantasy a little
you can
bit, you
have
know?
like have somebody cheat on somebody.
Or, just you
I
could
don't want to
have
watch
another
that.
girl. Well, maybe not cheat, but like
Oh, they
have her
break
try
up
and
and have a new girl.
no, like have a third girl who's like trying to take him away, I guess. I don't know,
Oh,
I don't know how realistic that would be, but
it's
none of it's
plenty
realistic
realistic.
anyway, so
That's kind of what they did. I guess one exception was Sword Art Online, surprisingly, since that show does like every annoying trope possible, but they didn't do that one. They get together pretty quickly,
oh,
and then they're just in a relationship after that. Um, there are still lots of girls who are after him, and he's still sort of a playboy, but he doesn't ever he doesn't ever I don't know. He
I don't
doesn't
know. It would be more
explicitly cheat
interesting
on her.
if he was more tempted by them, you know? Like,
He would like, I think, I haven't watched it in a long time, but I think he sort of
the fuck?
acted flirtatious, and they clearly, all of the girls in the harem want his D, but he doesn't
Oh,
ever
fuck.
actually explicitly cheat on his girlfriend. But anyway, that's a
I'm gonna lose.
that's an exception and not a rule. That's the exception and not the rule. Anyway, what's your New Year's resolution? We got a
Um,
New Year's is a good time to look at yourself objectively and think of how to be less of a gay retard than you currently are.
my news, I don't have one. I haven't made one yet.
How can you be
Uh,
less of a retard?
the downfall of humanity. I hope for that.
Okay, but
That's my New Year's
that's not a
resolution.
resolution. You don't get to make a resolution for the world or for the country. That's what liberals do. My New
Uh,
Year's resolution is for the United States to have a more socialist government.
my New Year's
We're
resolution is to fight more people.
physically or oh, you mean get in more arguments so that you can check that box on your bingo or
Either one.
uncheck the box by on your bingo? Har har.
My New Year's resolution is to get a better graphics card. Although, ironically, I'm playing on a fucking Raspberry Pi right now.
You see, Andrews. That's a good that's a good dad joke. That's a computer nerd dad joke right there.
He's training to be a dad.
All right. Oh, all set to be a dad. I feel like as I get older, I make more and more like stupid
Dad
jokes,
jokes.
like my dad does. Yeah, I don't know. It must be instinctual.
Wait, I need Pokeballs. Fuck this shit.
What's
I need to
mine?
catch one of these. What is yours?
I don't know.
Meme.
What do I have to improve about myself? I'm basically perfect. I don't have any problems. All of my problems are other people's problems. That if you think I have a problem, it's actually your perception that's flawed and not my personality.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's generally the best way to look at it, I think.
I'm gonna be more humble.
I want mommy, I want milk, I want to be comforted. Oh. Where the fuck is the store? Oh, the store. Oh. Mart. Go to the mart. And you buy shit, bro. How many can I buy? A lot. So many. Yeah.
Real resolution. Well, I've kind of been on this for a while, but I need to fix my sleep schedule. I find that a lot of other problems kind of originate from sleep schedule. Like that'll pretty reliably determine the course of my day.
Well, Hiroshima, in order to get hired at Blizzard, you need to sexually assault some women first. So get on it. Get
that's
on it.
that's a good one. But when you make goals for yourself, they mostly have to involve things that you can control. If your goal is like for, I don't know, this job to hire me or for this girl to go out with me, like that depends on factors outside of your
Goals
control.
are so similar. It's weird because it's like once you have a job, hey, look, more jobs are available to you.
Interesting, yeah. Yeah, once you get your foot in the door.
That's when they want you.
Yeah.
They
Um
want your feet.
if they want to see your history, they want to contact your previous employers
Yeah.
and discuss your qualifications.
La la la.
Uh and they're more likely to hire you the less desperate you are. Um,
Okay. I should have known.
I think that was in response to what you said.
Da 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 da
I
da
need
da.
to I need to do better this last semester at school as
You
well.
need to be better. Sorry.
At what? Or is that all you're gonna say?
No, that's like a
Name it.
common left
You need
trait. They
be
they tried
better.
to
Yeah.
be better.
Yeah, a girl said that to me one time. Know what I did that made her upset?
Did you say keck or
Yeah,
something?
I said kek or lel or something like that.
Let's stop with the incel language, okay?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh no.
Larv
Go mate. No, don't use him.
larvae? What is
Oh,
that?
I don't know.
Some of these
All of these
some
Pokemon
of
are
these
memes.
memes are
But,
too obscure for me. Sometimes I look up random
well, I guess
pages.
they're not all memes. Like I'm using Square Rap right now.
Is it a monkey?
No, it's a squirrel that
Oh,
raps. I guess it doesn't have a squirrel tail though.
that's more of a monkey tail. Maybe they just
Yeah.
didn't want to get anybody mad at them.
Oh. Oh.
Stop! Don't do that.
Scratch. Don't kill
Uh,
it. Fuck.
uh, I need to do better at school this last semester as well. I need to not do things last minute anymore. They even told me. So in this last semester, I was in the second, the like the first half of the capstone, sort of. So our capstone for computer science at this school. I think some schools do this, but I don't know how many of them. They make the CS majors do a compiler and assembler and virtual machine for a
Yeah.
make-believe programming language. Um, and so I did the assembler and virtual machine for this class this last semester, and it was extremely difficult. And they've warned us profusely that compilers is like the hardest class of the degree by a long shot. So yeah, they told us right
Just
at the start of the class, don't procrastinate the
just
projects.
you saying that, like, we're making a compiler just gives me anxiety thinking about it. Like, even conceptually putting myself in that situation.
um, I don't know. I hope that I at least have to deal with less like memory issues since the assembler portion is taken care of now. So I hopefully won't have to make more changes. Well, I hopefully won't have to make very many more changes to the assembler and VM part of it. But the compiler is just tokenizing the code, plain text, and then interpreting assembly code from it. So obviously that is going to involve a a variety of crap, but at least it'll have less, maybe less debugging involved. I hope, maybe more. I don't know, and I'm sure it'll be hard, like everybody has told me. But yeah, I've resolved that this time I'm actually going to be a good student. Though this last semester there were some extenuating circumstances. There was shit happening outside of school that was causing me mental and emotional problems. So I'm sure I could have done a lot better if it weren't for that. But there's another resolution I can make. Don't get myself involved in drama when I have things I need to be focused on. Sometimes you can't help it though. Sometimes it comes to you even when you don't want it.
Comes to you. Yeah.
I bet when
Yeah.
we're adults we'll have mature humor.
Probably.
Get away
And
safely.
I won't play any dumb ROM hack games. Instead, I'll stream them.
That's what she
Streaming is
said.
how adults play games. It's how
Yeah.
they justify
That's
playing
why
games.
that's why you do you play video games on the internet and talk about your political opinion. Oh, you can jump in this game?
No, it's just the one-way cliff you can jump.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Can't tell
damn
which
it.
side's the top and which is the bottom. You get to talk about whatever. Basically, like have a normal conversation with your friend or whatever, um, while playing video games, which is something you'd probably do on a Saturday night anyway. And you get to record it, and then you get to call yourself a content creator. You didn't actually put
Exactly.
any real effort into it. Oh, we've done a couple things, I suppose. You did that idle screen animation. I did that logo. It took me like an
uh,
hour to make.
that's like, yeah, it's odd to me when people call themselves content creators when they're playing something else that someone else made.
Well,
You didn't make that.
YouTube's a lot. YouTube and the internet in general are a lot less interesting than they used to be. You used to have a lot of people doing like flash animations and stuff like that, or making YouTube poop, and now they all just like you. all their videos are almost indistinguishable from each other. They're sitting in their chair. They have a microphone with a pop filter in front of it up in their face. They're sitting at a desk. They have a bunch of random knickknacks behind them, and they talk about this or that, whatever bullshit. They start celebrity drama with each other, and they do takedown videos of each other.
Yeah.
They talk about their opinions.
Did you mean Vosh? Did you mean Hassan Piker? Did you mean H3H3?
You
Did you
don't.
mean
Yeah, you could.
Recordering?
I
Did you
could be
mean
talking about one of a
Moist
thousand different
Critical? Did
people.
you mean
They all do.
PewDiePie? All of
It's
them?
all
Every single
almost.
one?
Yeah, they're all doing almost the same thing. And a lot of the people who used to do real videos, like Chris O'Neill or Harry Partridge or Ego Raptor, are doing that now as well. Remember, who was that stupid guy who everybody around here was freaking quoting his videos all the time?
Fred?
No, not
No,
Fred.
Fred.
Um,
Ironically, Fred actually
Fred
was somewhat creative. What the
was
fuck?
slight. Well, that was old YouTube as well, though. So he was Fred. Fred was still like, I don't know, subpar for when that was, like 2008 to 2010 or something like that. Because nowadays that would just be maybe even above average, but at the time that was probably below average. Um, you had a couple people starting to do that, like Philip DeFranco and
Who's that other guy that I think you?
Ray
I
William
don't know.
Johnson.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I was
they're
gonna
the
say
ones
they
who
could like.
they're the ones who started all this. We need to go and make them pay for their crimes.
Now you will die. Actually, we could just kill whoever created YouTube.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I think that's the best solution.
Yeah. I did
Or
a.
maybe
Do you remember
buy.
that parody video of Fred that I made when I was like 15?
Nope.
No, I deleted it a year or two after I made it because I didn't like it anymore. But I deleted a lot of my videos, but I put some of them on the Rumble account. You guys can go look through the Rumble if you want to see some of the deleted videos.
Da, da,
What we're talking about? Oh
da,
yeah,
da, 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 da.
I think was his name Julian Smith. The he made like those gimmicky song videos like Jellyfish. I got a
Eat
jelly
Randy.
or a
Eat
jellyfish sandwich.
Jellyfish sandwich.
Something to that effect.
I don't know.
Mr. Tim. Little did he know he would receive a visit from Mr. Tim.
Mr. Tim. What are you talking about?
I think his name was Julian Smith. That is another one. He used to do these comedy videos, and now he just does a stream.
Oh, everyone
So
streams.
everyone who used to
effort.
everyone who
content.
used to make real videos just does
Yeah.
streams now.
Sleepy Kevin was the shit. Yeah.
I'm not
That's
sure.
what
I'm not
chat
sure I ever saw Sleepy Cabin.
Sleepy Cabin is a stream / podcast by Psychic Pebbles and some
Oh,
other
okay.
people.
All right.
That group,
All right.
It's still going, isn't it?
You know what the worst
Or
thing
am
that
I?
ever happened to YouTube was?
What?
Funhouse. Do you know what that is?
No.
This group of retards. There's like a soy boy with a beard, and a sort of normal looking guy, and a blonde girl, and they had a bunch
Huh.
of. They kept. I swear, someone was shilling their memes all over the place, and people kept or shilling clips of their stream all over
Oh
4chan.
yeah, they'd make like slightly sexual comments, and then she'd have like a reaction, and then yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you're thinking of who I'm talking about. Um, yeah, they'd be like there'd be one there was one where they were making fun of Last FM, and they were like, Scrabble, what's Scrabble? A guy was in the board meeting and he was like "Scribble," and they were like, oh, that was good, let's write that down. So unfunny. All of them were most stupid retardation, unfunny schlock like that, and the people kept shilling clips of it on 4chan and putting them in like meme compilations and stuff like that, and I was so sick of it. I haven't seen them for a long time, thank goodness. Maybe they gave up.
Andrew says they stopped doing Sleepy Cabin and said it probably wouldn't come back because they don't talk to Stamper anymore and live across the country.
Well, living across
What?
the
That's
country from each other is no excuse.
yeah, fair. That's fair.
What do we have?
Tackle.
Okay.
Tackle him. String shot. A jack.
A Jack
E
has him.
jack has.
Is that you or him? Oh, that's him.
That's him. That's Fredora's Pokemon.
He looks kind of like a cell, certain
Yeah.
type of cell.
What kind of?
Boss.
Oh, Pokemon's about to die. Gust block.
Yeah, I don't know the meme significance of some of these things. Yours is just an animate birdhouse. I need
I mean,
to
they're not all memes, but
I need to work on my internet history knowledge. Sometimes I look at random articles on Encyclopedia Dramatica. I find those really entertaining as well. I think the people who write them are really funny.
I don't go on an Encyclopedia Dramatica just because I don't know. I don't trust the site. I could use a VM and
It is
stuff,
fishy,
but
and in the past they often had porn ads all over the place, which I try to avoid that kind of thing as much as possible. Um, but I just have uBlock on now, so I don't even see pretty much any of them now. But I find those really funny. I think 4chan has kind of ruined my sense of humor. It's like I don't find any normie humor entertaining anymore. I don't know if it's just that much better or if it appeals to me specifically more. So I don't know. It probably wouldn't appeal to the average person, but
what do you mean? You don't find like regular memes,
I don't
or I mean,
find
what do you consider a regular meme?
what like normal people's sense of humor. Like if somebody if somebody puts on like Brian Regan or whatever, most of it I don't find that funny. And like other people's jokes usually. I think I'm harder to impress than the average person with comedy. And so I think 4chan is like the fairy food of comedy, but it's probably just that it appeals to me in particular.
I mean, that sort of. I don't know. Does that comedy work for everyone? I don't know if it does.
Probably not, but it is telling. Yeah, I don't think normal people are funny most of the time. I think they have a very low threshold for like laughing really hard at something in a conversation. So a lot of times somebody makes some stupid joke and everybody guffaws, and I'm sitting there kind of unimpressed by it. But you might note as well that screen caps from 4chan get posted all over the place. I think that there are just a lot of clever people on there um, who, have maybe more freedom of speech than on places like Reddit or
Everywhere else.
Facebook. Yeah. Say
Do
like
people
this.
want censorship? Is that what it is?
No, I think the establishment wants censorship, and they tell people to want censorship, and weak-minded people who are easily influenced by stuff like the media are easily convinced by it. I did. That one you posted this morning. Would it be funny if I read it? Yeah, I'll read this one back to you
All
guys.
right.
So you have the picture of Dumbledore coming up to Harry in the did you put your name in the goblet scene? Harry, did you just write all lives matter in the first floor girls lavatory? I don't say that word, but holy shit, Harry! Half of Hufflepuff were due to do their gender confirmation in their bathroom that night. They're all swinging from the Whomping Willow, Harry. The ministry's so far up my
Gender
ass that they checked
confirmation.
my gallbladder for cysts. 50 points. That's the most I can award Gryffindor. He said calmly.
Oh my god.
That's great. So that's the kind of high quality humor that I expect out of people. And if they don't meet that standard, then I'm not going to be impressed.
Wait.
Actually, no, that's a particularly good one. It might be more funny if you were reading it rather than listening to me say it, but that made me laugh so hard I couldn't breathe this morning when I saw it. And yeah, I think most normies have a really low threshold for what they find funny.
Oh,
Some people think it's funny to make the same obnoxious noise over and over habitually. That's a thing as well.
I mean, it's sort of funny.
No, it gets less and less funny each consecutive use.
But also, it's not something I consciously do. Normal people aren't funny.
Your body does it on its own.
My brain does it on its own. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
My brain is making jokes on its own on each end.
Oh, wait. What is going on?
Oh, I didn't turn on the game audio, I don't think. Goat. What's he supposed to look like? Looks kind of like a Dragon Ball character.
How do I... There's a way to, like, store... Oh, there it is. Goat. Which one do I not want to level this next part? Probably Birdhouse level up. I don't know if Birdhouse evolves, but
I don't know how long you want to go before we switch. We're at like an hour 15 right now, but we did do that thing at the start for like 35 minutes.
okay. We should switch.
All right. Let me set up mine. I probably just have to do this first before I do that. Let me see if okay, there it goes. I forgot to set up the audio before I started. I assume that's too quiet now, but whatever. See, this game... Oh, you're not watching me yet, are you? We tried doing this on Element this morning, but there were some problems with the camera aspect ratio. We'll switch to that in the future. In the future, we'll only stream to Rumble and we'll only use Element for this. and then will be based in red pilled.
Red peel.
That's what I want. I want the red peel. So this game, you can see it now, right?
Mm-hmm.
This
Half-Life
this
2
has
Deathmatch.
this has the original, actual good server browser, unlike Team Fortress 2.
You can access the old one.
Yeah,
TF2.
but it doesn't have any good maps on it.
Da 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 da. Okay.
So
Right.
it's kind of funny. We first started talking about Andrew Tate like 4 or 5 weeks ago, and
Yeah.
during that time, he like suddenly got a whole lot of publicity on the internet, and then he just got arrested.
Well, I see a lot of people, or a lot of people on the right, like default supporting him.
Yeah,
Like, oh well, if the left doesn't like him, he must be doing something right. It's like,
yeah.
nah, not. Don't fall into that trap. Don't do it. Oh,
Hold on.
you got fucked, boy.
It's really freaking loud.
Da 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 da.
It's loud as hell.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's still loud. Where's the?
Just mute it.
I want to be able to hear some things. I won't be able to do very well if I can't hear. Okay. We'll call that good. Okay. I got a new mouse as well. I hope it's not super loud. No, I don't want the 9mm. Okay, I'll do this. Oh. Yeah, this is a good game. Got him. Ah. Wait, are we on teams? Are there teams in this game, or do you just kill everybody? I haven't played this in a long time.
I think you just kill everyone.
Yeah, I think you just kill everybody. I think we're all the Combine model anyway. So, yeah, you have to have some, I don't know, awareness with people who just happen to be on the same side of the. Well, they. Oh, I got this. Damn it! Don't be too easily swayed by people who just happen to be sort of on the same end of the spectrum as you.
Well, if someone's selling like manliness to you for subscription, they're probably not someone you should look up to and emulate. For real, no cap.
This is a distracting game. I'll have trouble talking while playing this. I'll just have to not be too committed to this. I'm just gonna do sort of okay-ish, maybe. Okay.
Do you get a random gun when you spawn?
No, I think you get default guns, and then you have to pick up more guns. Yeah, I don't like him. I agree with like some things, obviously, because he's sort of more right leaning. But all the guys who, um, this is a problem, I think, kind of with 4chan-esque people in particular, that anything, whatever's like the most harsh opinion seems to be uh, more accepted. Like if you're the one who's saying like I think maybe that's a little bit too far, people are less likely to listen to you, and more likely to listen to the person who like says the most racist thing, the most sexist thing, the meanest thing. Those people tend to be listened to more. That's probably true, not just on 4chan as well. There's something to be said about that, just for like the regular news as well. Um, it's the because of how much more attention people get for being negative and being controversial. Um, but what? I can't throw the damn grenade. But yeah, something a big problem that I notice a lot is guys talk a lot about um, how modern women have all these problems, like they're promiscuous, they're slutty, they post lewd stuff of themselves on the internet.
Well, it's
But
weird because I
they
mean, so at the same time, people are being called kidults, and there's all this talk about, oh, you're not actually grown until you're 20, you're 32 or whatever. They just keep pushing the number higher and higher. But you're also treated like an adult, like, oh, you're permitted to do all this stuff. You can drink and you can go catch all the STDs you want. So I don't know, it's a weird dichotomy. I don't know.
when do they say you're not a when do they say people are kidults? What context is that in?
mm, so it's like adults who focus on things like Funko Pops, or they watch a lot of
Oh, okay.
television, they watch children's media, that sort of thing.
All right. Well,
Um,
what I was talking about is like when guys are, on slash pull or whatever, similar kinds of crowds, talking about modern women, and how they have all these problems. That they're sluts, that they are promiscuous, they sleep with 20 guys, and then expect to be find a loving relationship. Um, but they do not hold men to the same standard. They still talk about like going out and trying to bang as many women as possible, and that you're a Chad, or you're a successful man for doing that. So Andrew Tate's definitely one of those guys. Talks about you know all the problems women have, which those things aren't untrue, you know, about the modern women and stuff, but um, they they don't say that they don't they talk about chastity for women but not for men, which is like that. That's hypocritical, first of all, and it's not a good thing. They don't. It doesn't make sense to talk about that like it's a important standard, but only apply it to some people. It's just I don't know.
got
They're
him.
trying to be based or red pilled or whatever. Like I was saying before, you're a whole lot of dif- a whole lot of difference to whatever seems to be like the most based, the most transgressive opinion, and not actually thinking about um, what like our society needs, or what's right or wrong. There are a few guys like that. He's one of the worst ones. And we talked about some of the other stuff he does as well. definitely not a good dude. So if he went to jail, then I don't care.
Mm. Well, I don't know. People abuse the word based a little bit too much because I mean, based originally meant just doing whatever you wanted, regardless of what society thought or other people. But I mean, you could argue the soy drinking man is based using that definition. Does
Yeah.
whatever he wants.
I also notice every now and then liberals try to commandeer the term, but it's definitely never going to happen because no one thinks that like no one thinks that like being a male feminist is based. No one thinks that uh, supporting BLM is based. It's like that's like when your parents try to use uh, kid terms. I want your thing. No, come back. Damn it. I want a freaking crossbow. Got a toilet though. You can do many things with a toilet. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh, I didn't do super good.
So you
Yeah,
guys just run around
originally it
killing each
started.
other until the match is over, and then
I guess so.
that's it.
That's how
Resets.
it goes.
I like the Planned Parenthood ad on this
Oh
server
yeah. No, get out of my face. How do I get rid of it?
and Adobe tab escape.
There should be a button somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's not a well-designed UI. What the heck? Hacks! Oh, I got it. I just hacked that guy. If you guys don't know about that. Another great
That's some
person
classic
from YouTube, from the past
memory
of
right there.
YouTube. Maybe we should make Gmod videos again sometime. We had all these ideas that we were planning to do back when we were teenagers, and then we didn't do most of them. Oh, somebody got the revolver. I want the freaking revolver.
Can use the stun gun to kill him.
I should just have that as my sidearm. Oops.
Damn
Damn it. What else happened this week? Or we could talk about stuff that happened this year. It was a good year. We got a war.
The stock market went down by a lot,
Yeah.
and we just have no idea why. Why'd all these bad things happen all of a sudden?
All these bad
Oh,
things happen all of a sudden.
yeah. Oh no, all these wars and economic strife. Who could have seen this coming?
Well, it was prophesied in the Bible.
Oh yeah.
And also,
Oh yeah.
according to that, it'll get a whole lot worse as well.
We're gonna see it raining cats and dogs out there, people. So you better get a gun so you can fight Joey, because
Joey.
he's coming and he's horny.
Joey's coming, and
Joey.
he's horny.
Horny Joey. They call him Horny Joey.
They don't call him Horny Joe for nothing. So you better get a gun.
You better have at least 30 rounds. Because he's also on drugs. And he doesn't feel pain.
You never know if he's on drugs. You don't know if Horny Joe is going to be on drugs. So you better be prepared.
He's gonna appear in your room in the middle of the night if you don't reblog this.
If you don't like, subscribe, and share, the beast of the apocalypse is going to come to your hometown first.
Beast.
Oh,
Is it Horny Joey or is it someone else?
it's the rape dwarf. No,
Victorf.
it's the great.
That's Lainey Molnar. She's gonna make some propaganda art and show it to you.
Yeah, we've got to do our art reviews again.
Lainey Art
in the future.
Hour.
Yeah. Tattooed.
So this is my art. She uses like this huge Cintiq to make copy pasted pictures.
Well, you draw something once, why would you have to draw it again? It's not optimized. All these comic artists keep drawing almost the same picture over and over. They need to get optimized. Make your art
What's the
optimized.
deal with art?
Corporate America already figured out how to optimize art. Oh, I just had my finger in the wrong spot. I thought I was stuck. They figured out that you can optimize your art for minimum effort to maximum profit. That's what you need in your art. You need to figure out how to put the minimum effort and still get almost the same result. Give it to me. Suck it to me. Somebody has the RPG. You do that by shilling out to people who don't know good art from bad. Yeah, I think
Chilling out.
the state he's talking about corporate art, I think. The
I think he's
state
talking about
of our
comics?
Oh. Well, maybe that too. Well, kind of in general, the state of our artistic community in the West, art and comics and movies and everything. Oh, I got a good one. Oh, I don't have the backup one now. I think we might spawn with random weapons, actually, perhaps. It's because people, I think in our culture we've developed a strong deference to things that are good enough, not things that are actually good. It's like, does this achieve the bare minimum? And then we say, okay, that's fine. That guy just freaking bazangled me.
Well, one thing when it comes to art is I think, there is some validity to saying like, oh, you need to get it done in a timely manner, but at the same time, if you were to
prioritize the art above the deadline, like Japan does.
Yeah, but it shouldn't take you like 10 years to make one painting. I mean, maybe if it's that good, but
Maybe.
I don't know. At some point, you should. I mean, the quality should be the main thing because that's what people will remember, even if they don't know it in the moment. Eventually, people will see quality in the end.
Yeah. Uh, Something you notice in like our 2D animation in particular, and kind of the 3D animation as well, um, compared to, I guess, Japan, is in most cases it's very kind of minimalist. They favor really simple designs so that the animation is easier and cheaper. Although the other side of that is they won't have to they won't they won't have to do as many like still frames and like those like 3 frame talking or walking animations like they often do in anime. But I think I prefer how anime does it most of the time. Because most of the time our stuff just looks terrible.
Well, I don't know. Like, shouldn't the
Get as many as I can with get my money's
the
worth
free
on this one.
market, like, shouldn't people be buying the good stuff people in the West create, and then therefore they see that, oh yeah, we should be making more of that. I don't
Yeah, you'd think
know why it's not working. You know what I mean? Like,
they only they only want to
what's wrong
do
with the machine?
they only want to do manipulation tactics now and not actually put any real effort. Which is there's kind of a psychological thing to that as well. If you're in the state of mind of being a thief rather than a producer, then it's really hard to get yourself to actually work again, even if it overall takes less effort. I don't know if you I don't know if you ever cheated in school when you were a kid, but if you were copying somebody else's paper and then you realized that it would take less effort to just actually do it yourself, it's still kind of hard just to change your state of mind to actually put in effort instead of stealing it.
Yeah,
I think that's the state of our media and corporate world. Oh, no
I just
mercy
need
killed me with a
game
grenade.
fuel.
Huh?
I just need my gamer fuel, and then that's all I need in life. I
I just
require
need
no normal human needs.
I just need to work at a grocery store and then go home and play my video, and that's all. And I'm happy doing
I
that.
just need to lie in my pleasure pod until it's time for my shift again
That's
at
all
the
that you need.
at the bug farm over in good old California.
Have my government issued bug rations.
Exactly.
I want to drop in on some guy and sneak up on him from behind and hit him with my stick. I got away. I got him. Oh. But then I was hit with an explosive and then I died. The end.
Mm.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. In in Source Engine, you always take 10 damage from falling, no matter how high it's from. I think they might. There's a way to change it that they did in some. I think in Half-Life 2, it actually stacks depending on how high you are. But just by default it doesn't. I'll have to test it. I'll go jump off the top of that building later and see if we actually. Oh no! I need to test this game.
Da 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 da. Yeah.
I wish I had a melee sidearm like in Halo or Call of Duty. Oh, it does stack. Never mind. I lied.
Cha real smooth.
Andrew, are you playing with me? I see somebody named Skim.
Is he sniping your stream?
He's stream sniping me. Probably wasn't too hard because there's like 3 active servers. Oh, damn it. Does it the same color as everything else? There's no way anyone will see that. You've got to make the text a different, you got to make the text chat a different color than the event notifications. I got him. That guy's probably sitting in there camping with that thing. Oh yeah, it is him. This is the best. This is the best team RPG ever. Actually, it's not a team RPG. What do you call games like TF2? Team FPS?
Team, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Half-Life 2 Deathmatch is the best FPS game ever. Not Half-Life 2, just Half-Life 2 Deathmatch. Oh, come from behind me. You teleported behind me. Oh, I think I just accidentally changed the... Oh, never mind. Am I stuck?
Oh, I don't know.
What else?
I don't know.
What else happened this year?
I don't know.
I tried
What?
being.
Okay, I know we said we can't make New Year's resolutions for the world, but if you could have one thing happen this year, what would you want?
What? Oh, it's something. Wait, like in the world or involving other people that's out of my control? Hero.
Anything in the world.
Oh, Tattooed
It could
Sheep
happen to
says.
someone else. It could happen to you.
I
It's
hope
not in your
that.
control, realistically, but
I
it's
hope
like a
that.
wish list. If you had one wish, a New Year's wish, wish
Mm,
upon the New Year's wish star.
well, I'm only a couple years shy of being a wizard now. It's slowly creeping closer, and I would definitely like to not be a wizard if possible. Although I say jokingly that being a wizard is cool. I don't actually want to be a wizard, so that would be really great. But the trick is finding another person who you're compatible with. Which I guess that's one way that I'm probably less normie than you, is I've never really been able to do that. I sometimes chalk it up to, I don't know, bad luck, but I don't know. I think I'm kind of a weird guy, and I am capable of getting along with most people, at least temporarily, but having having someone who you're with like all the time and who you have to kind of sync your life with, share, you share a bedroom and you share a bank account. Well, I mean, most of the time, some people don't, but if you have kids, you have to figure out that together. Oh, there he is. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, nope, he got me. Oh no, someone else got me.
And what is Andrew saying? I went from in to vol cellulite today. This year into vol cellulite.
Oh, that's not showing up for me for some reason. Oh no, I see it. Never mind. Sorry. He went. I think he
My brain is.
means. I think he means. I don't think he means cellulite. I don't know if that was. I don't know if that was a joke. He means he went. He used to be an incel and now he's a vol cell.
Uh,
Well, I'm technically a vol cell, although to some extent though, because if if you're trying to find, because I wouldn't ever have casual sex. In fact, I wouldn't have sex outside of marriage. But um, if you're like if you're trying to date and find the right person, and you're just like a person who's messed up in the head and not compatible with other human beings, then it's still sort of you're still sort of in cell status. Or me, I'm talking about myself, but I don't know. It's kind of weird though. Aside just from me being a weird dude, like I feel like, especially in recent years, when I was a teenager, I just shot myself in the foot all the time because I didn't notice when girls were flirting with me, and I was kind of an autist and didn't know how to interact with people normally. Um, but a few times in the last few years in particular, it kind of felt like every time something almost happened with someone, either an external force would come and sabotage it in one way or another, or they would suddenly just like change their mind about me out of the blue. Um, or I just got a couple times in the last couple years. Why did I do that? I was started dating girls, and I would just have like this really bad feeling about it. And sometimes it was logical as well. Like I saw warning signs about them and figured that probably wouldn't be feasible for a relationship. But sometimes it was just that I had a bad feeling about it, so I cut it off. I don't know. I always kind of called it my curse. The world always stops me every time something's about to happen with a girl. Sometimes I definitely shoot myself in the foot, though. Like, I pursue girls who definitely are not good. Every once in a while. How about you? uh, what's your New Year's
well,
revolution for the world or for
I
other
feel
people?
bummed because yours was like actually serious. But
Oh, what were you
I
gonna
was gonna
say?
wish that Lizzo gets a heart attack and dies.
That's a much more realistic New Year's resolution than mine. I think that has a higher likelihood of happening. Damn. Don't be shooting your cock bottle rockets at me. Oil drums are the best part of any Source or Half-Life based game. That's the whole point of playing any of them. Ran out of ammo.
Well, Source is great because it's got good physics, but it's also janky physics at the same time.
Yeah, you can attach thrusters to your ragdolls and make them do funny stuff. And a Gmod is actually kind of a testament to how good Source Engine was. That people can abuse the physics to that extent and have it still sort of function. Oh, he has a shotgun. Actually, that probably wasn't optimized. That was not a good strategy right there. If somebody's holding a grenade, you probably shouldn't run into a building.
Game.
Xbox 360 player. This is not an Xbox 360. He's lying. Oops. Sorry, sir. I appear to have missed. Let me give that another go. It seems that I have missed yet again. Let me try for a third time. Thank you. Oh, I got a Magnum. Fuck. Lost my Magnum. He's trying to hack me.
Oh. You have -1 health there for a second.
Oh, Andrew, we could team up against everyone else and camp somewhere. That's a thing. That's a
In the meta
that's a
game,
good
yeah.
activity. We're metagaming. No, that's what everybody should be doing. We just have the advantage of strategizing when nobody else is. Imagine how well. I think about like if you were on TF2 and you had enough, if you got enough guys together to fill a whole team and you were all on a voice chat together and you were actually actively planning what you were doing and not just running wildly at the other team every time you respawn. You'd probably win by a long shot, even if you weren't incredibly good players. Gotcha, boy. La 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 la.
That's probably the funniest way to kill someone in this is to use the explosive barrel.
Yeah, I love oil drums. Oh, it looks like he doesn't want to be teamed up with me. Standing offer. I wonder if I still have a spray. Which one was it?
Shima. It's pretty impressive, actually. That's what those TF2 tournaments used to be. Pretty much you win or lose based on the performance of one person.
You mean like depending on who has the best player on their team is the one who will win?
Yeah, I mean, there's some luck that you have to.
Well, it might be the overall balance who has the best players, but yeah, I think most of the time it's probably carried by a couple guys. I've got your back. Oh. I was gonna say we should camp out in that corner. Damn it. If one person does bad, then you lose. That might depend on the game. That might be more the case in some than others. That's kind of, I don't really play Overwatch, but Overwatch is kind of like that, right?
Yeah.
One person not
Well,
blowing the part can mess it up because they have limited spots to
that's
fill
true
in
for a
each
lot
team,
of
right?
games. I used to play a lot of Awesome Nuts, and I'd play with my brother, and so Awesome Nuts is a 3-man team. So if you got a really bad third player, then you'd lose. Because a lot of games, if they have a progression, in-game progression, they will feed and make the enemy stronger. I have the George skin.
Oops.
Aw, yeah.
Need to figure out how
Yeah.
to switch weapons faster. Can do it like that. Okay, that only has those two. I don't know the HL2 characters by name, but I think I know which one you are. Noob Crusher crushed me yet again.
Because you're a noob.
I am actually. I probably last played this at least 5 years ago. Jesus? Jesus. Well, I can't kill Jesus. You know what happens when you kill Jesus. What do you hope happens this year other than Lizzo having a heart attack?
If I made a shit ton of money, that'd be cool too.
That's always good. That's a good goal. I would like that as well.
But people don't want to give me their money for some reason.
That's true. There are some really horrible people out there.
Well, they'll give their money to Andrew Tate, but not me.
Well, maybe he's doing something that I'm not. Maybe I need to just manipulate a lot of weak-minded, malleable people on the internet and fill their role as a father figure in their life. And then
I can't think
get
of a
them
worse
to get them to
father
buy my
figure
stuff.
than Andrew Tate.
Get them to follow whatever e-girls I have on my website and donate money to them.
E-girl, 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 e-girl. Da, 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 da.
You told me once, I think it was like 2-ish years ago, because I keep this list of quotes from Jeff. I've been doing it since we were like 15. I always add. There, some years are hotter than others. I always add a few. Uh, and oops, 2-ish years ago, you said to me, "Remember, kids, if you simp, you go to hell before you die." which ended up which ended up being well placed words.
The
If you know what I
prophecy.
mean. Yeah.
The prophecy is true.
The prophecy is true. But I didn't listen, did I?
Guess not. Yes.
Oh, somebody's in there. Oh. Damn it. Whenever I get that thing, it never lasts very long. What is this person's name? Balaclava bitch. That's a horrible name. Die. Death beep won't stop. Oh. Shoot. What was the command for that? I had to use that a whole bunch in Gary's mod when that kind of thing happened. Where's my command window? Can you not do the command window in here? In some games you can just do the grave accent key to open the command window. If you know how to open the developer command window, there's some kind of sound restart crashed this game. No, it was something like stop sounds 0 or something to that effect. I'd have to go look it up. Try duck going that. What's that guy's name? Armin's Linker Biceps. Hey, it's me. Oh. Well,
Da, 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 da.
I think we about covered it. Oh, that was a good one. Well, let's see if I can make use of this last oil drum. See if somebody walks around the corner right as I throw it. Did I get someone? No, I don't think I did. Oh, that just exited the whole game. Anyway, we're at about 2 hours. I think we've about worn our content out.
All
Anyway,
worn out. Like Lady Molnar.
we've lost. We've run out of jokes, just like Laney Molnar has run out of eggs.
No eggs. To go to the store and buy some more.
So, Happy New Year, everyone. Hope that next year is slightly less torturous than this one. Probably won't be, though. It'll probably just get worse and worse until Armageddon happens. But at least you can, get in better physical shape and maybe better mental health. Maybe
And buy a gun, because Joey's coming for you.
maybe prepare yourself for the rape dwarf and for the feds. And maybe if you're really lucky, find someone who isn't a horrible person who will put up with your autism. And yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week, hopefully. Nah, never mind. I was about to make the stupid joke, but then I decided not to.
Don't do it. I don't want to hear that shit.
See you guys next week.
What?
Okay, bye.